Hey Nathan, Terry Bradley here, simpleswingthoughts.com, and here's your swing analysis on your driver. Now Nathan, I see that you have a big swing, you've got a big backswing, and you come through really hard, and you get kind of off balance at the end there. Now, from what I can remember on your email, you said that you wanted to be able to control some of this swing plane or some of this big swing that you have with the driver. Now, what I've done at the bottom here, I've put Robert Karlsson at the bottom, and we're going to sort of compare your swing with Robert Karlsson's. Now, believe it or not, Nathan, your swing is not too bad. It's just you get a little bit over the top at the top. You need a little more knee bend right here. But let me just step you through your swing. Now, it's set up. The setup's not too bad. I mean, I can deal with that. Now, not being directly down the line, I'm at an angle and I'm not directly in front of you. It seems like maybe you've got maybe a little closed shoulder alignment right here. Usually it's set up. What you'd want is you'd want your right arm or your right shoulder lower than your left. It looks like you're kind of stretching forward a little bit. Can't really tell, but I just wanted to make mention of that. But here's what I like about your swing. On your takeaway, you've got a good extension right here. I like that extension to where your arms and your V's are stretched out. The club head's still outside your hands, and even into here, it's not bad here. I like that too as it comes up. Now here's where it gets a little bit out of control. Okay, you see how your head's kind of centered right here, and let's go down here to Robert Karlsson and see what Robert's doing with his swing down here. Now, notice, Robert takes his club, right back on plane, like you did. Club head's outside of his hands. He's got extension on his arms. He's got the triangle going here. Karlsson comes back, and I'm going to stop you guys about the same spot, okay? Because this is where it starts to go haywire on you here, Nathan. You see how Karlsson's club's going to track a little bit higher up on his arm. Yours is kind of flat here. Well, what happens is when you bring it back, Nathan, a little too flat, you come back a little too flat, and what happens is your head starts to come out of the posture, and now you're way off your posture line here. Okay, your center of gravity is way over here, and it needs to be right here. Okay, now how do we know this? Well, look at Karlsson. As Karlsson goes back top of his swing, notice how he keeps his body, his spine angle on the ball. It's called a spine-centered posture or spine-centered takeaway. You see how he is still directly on line with his ball? You see how your spine has gotten way over here, which means your club's way back there. Now, Karlsson's club is parallel, so as he comes back, now Robert's in an excellent position just to drop his arms into place. You see how he comes back and then he just drops his arms into place, and now he's able to bring the club out in front of him and be nice and centered over the ball. His feet are grounded to where he can get a lot of power from the ground. Now, here's where you kind of throw the club over the top a little bit. You kind of throw it over the top. Now, this isn't too bad of a position here. It's just that you've gotten way out of position everywhere else. So when you come over the top, I like that position there. And I even like this position here. Okay, so you kind of recovered. But see how it took so much motion, took so much energy for you to recover? Because if you look at it, you and Robert are now back in the same, you all are back in the same position. It's just that you use so much energy and so much wasted motion going back that now you're really off balance. You see how your right foot is now off the ground because you had to throw your club over the top. You see how Robert's foot, his right foot, it's just stayed grounded, and he's just really grounded the ball to the club, to the ground, and he can actually hit through the ball. Now, when you hit through the ball, because you had to come over the top a little bit, when you hit it, that's not a bad position either. I like that position there. But then what happens is you got so much momentum coming over that now you can't control it, and now you're just way over the top. and now you can't control your balance. Okay. Now notice Robert as he comes through, nice and level, nice and smooth. He releases the club right there, and he just basically stays on his spine angle, on his spine axis. Okay. So Nathan, hey, I tell you what, it's not a, like I said, it's not a bad swing. You just have to, you can stop. You could stop right there, but you know, again, keeping your body centered over the ball. Okay. Your spine angle has gotten way over here again. It should be here, but you could stop right there and then start your downswing. But of course, you go on back. So study this this swing analysis here. Just be in control. Know that you're going to get plenty of power without having to go back so far. Okay. Just watch Robert. Stay under control. Drop his arms. Head behind the ball. His weight shifts, and the club does all the work. Okay. So work on that. Hey, send me another swing, a little bit more under control, using this swing method with simple swings and what I'm showing you here. I definitely want to see it. Okay. All right, Nathan, tee him up, hit him straight, and please get me that video. Okay. All right. Take care.